Hey everybody, and welcome to day 12 of 31 and 31. And at the last end of the last video, I stated, what fucked up movie am I going to watch next? Well, I decided to watch Martyrs. And probably like a lot of people, I've kind of avoided this one because I thought I knew what it was going to be. And it's part of the French extreme, that period of time. In the beginning, I didn't think it was that extreme, and then it became so fucking extreme. Um, it, man, the ending still has me like going through and running through things in my mind, which is good, I guess. At the same time, it's disturbing as all shit. Um, yeah, I like most people, I'm pretty sure that we've all seen the clip from the beginning of the movie, right? Where the girl walks in the house and fucking blows everybody away with a shotgun. I'm pretty sure that we've all seen that. And that's really all I've seen of this movie. And because it's like one of the most disturbing scenes. No, 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 no. There's more. There's a lot fucking more that is disturbing the scene, especially at the end with what happens to one of the characters. That has got to be one of the most disturbing things I've fucking seen in a movie. Um, and I can take a lot of gore, but this I had an extremely hard time in taking that. It was really rough, um, and part of me doesn't know what to really think, um, going through it all, with that stuff. Yeah, this movie's gonna leave a big impact on me. Now, the question is it good? Um, Philosophically, it's fantastic. I have to say that. What it's trying to put forward in terms of thoughts, and I'm really not, it's so hard not to spoil it and start talking about all the shit that goes on in this movie. Because if you've never seen this movie, you need to go into this movie not knowing shit. That is the way that I went in. And when the movie takes a left turn, it takes the hardest left turn that I've seen in a movie in a while. And like I said, I really like the philosophy behind it. I like the way the movie ends, in terms of narrative, in terms of how we get to that point narrative. I don't know. Like, there's times where it's like, it's violent to be violent. And I don't know. Like, I feel that. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that they went into this and they're like, oh, we're just going to be like so fucking extreme that we're going to, put everything on the table. I understand that they're trying to do something, but maybe it's just not my cup of tea. And like a while ago, I watched Ills, which was supposed to be in this like French extreme area too, and it wasn't. This movie is in the area of French fucking extreme. It's just, oh, it's so rough. It's so rough when it hits the halfway point of the movie. Before that, it's okay. And there's even some things that happened during that time that I was like, oh, okay, that's disturbing, but I can go through it. And it really is that last act, that last 30 minutes of this movie that, it was like a train wreck. I couldn't fucking look away. But at the same time, like, I shouldn't be watching this. Like, I shouldn't be seeing this on screen, man. The basic story is of Lucille and Anna. And Lucille escapes from something. You don't know exactly what. She's being tortured. And there's a whole bigger thing that is involved with that I don't want to spoil. And she goes to like a girl's home where she meets Anna. And Anna is like, becomes like her mother, right? Like a caretaker and everything like that. Pardon me. And so Lucille's trying to find the people responsible for it. And that's where you get the beginning, like, scene of her killing that family. And then things just go on from there. That's all I'm going to say for the movie. But it goes into places, and like I said, I like where it goes. Like, philosophically, the movie is fantastic. I think that it has a great story. It has great thought to it. It's just, it can be hard to watch. That's it. So, and that makes rating this movie really, really hard. Because, like, I would give it almost 2 ratings, right? Like, a story, philosophical, psychological, and that psychological horror rating, it's like a 4 out of 5 cockroaches, right? Like, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But with the extremeness of some of it goes through, it gives it more of a 3 out of 5 cockroaches. So if I kind of have to average them out. I don't like giving 0.5s, but I definitely give this a 3.5. I think it fits right in there, where there are going to be some people that just don't like it because it's too much, and there are going to be people that like it because it is too much. But I think overall, like, if you strip down all of that stuff, you strip down all the gore, the violence, all that stuff, and you just do it with the story and why it's called Martyrs, then it's just a stellar movie. It's well acted. It's like I said, the effects are great, and the argument for, you know, what is to be out there is good. It's really good, but I don't know. It's one of those movies where I don't know if I'd ever see it again, to be honest. I think one time is enough for this. So, I'm hoping I pick something not so fucked up for tomorrow, and we'll see what happens there. But this was remade in 2015. I believe this came out in 2008. And I read through it. I went through Wikipedia. I read through the plot to see what changed. And I definitely would not have liked that version of the ending versus what we got in the original one. It seems like everything kind of stays the same until the halfway point, and of what they're doing with the characters. And I don't think I would have agreed with that. So I don't know if I'll ever see it. And when I say remade, it was remade in the U.S., right, for U.S. market. So it's probably not as fucking extreme. But I don't know if I'd ever see it after watching this, because I don't know if it does a good enough job. And it might. Maybe one of these days I'll find it, I'll watch it, and I'll be like, okay, we'll see what's going on there. Or, you know, I'll end up doing it for the podcast because it's in English and it's easy to do it there. But this is available again on Tubi. Tubi is fucking rocking it with these foreign horror movies, man. These international horror movies. This is becoming my go-to place for this shit. But I'm gonna see if I think there's something on HBO that I want to do if it's still there on HBO Max. So we'll see that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm gonna go have a palate cleanser now and go play with my dogs. So, you know, we'll catch you next time on one of these 31 and 31 videos.